Hello and welcome to Learning to Breathe. Today you're joining me for the second weekly check-in for October, and the dates we'll be doing is the 8th to the 14th. Before we start that, I just want to say a huge thank you to everyone who subscribed to me recently. I've had quite a few people join my channel recently, so yeah, I just wanted to start the video by saying a huge thank you. So yeah, make sure to leave a comment. I love chatting to you guys, and I really hope you enjoy this video. So get yourself comfy and we will start. So for this week, there was some extra spending that I usually don't do. We still had our visitor from the week before, and I started my Christmas shopping. So yeah, I've done a bit of spending, but I'm not too fussed about it because, you know, needs must. But to start this, the first shop we did was on the 8th, and I was a bit of a fancy pants and went to M&S Food. I know, M&S. And we spent £15. I've done that the wrong way around. £15.70, and that was at M&S Food. And if anybody from America is watching and doesn't know what M&S is, it's like a high-end supermarket, and they do food, and it was very nice, even though some of the food did not agree with my delicate stomach. You know, it's not something I'd do all the time, but something a bit different. I don't know what it is with these stickers recently, but they've not wanted to come off. No, I'm going to have to rewrite that one. Oh, there you go. That's much better. So there you go. That's that one down. Our second was at Boots, and this was Shopham's offer that I'm going to actually put this under miscellaneous. It was a Shopham's offer where it was like 70p per drink, but then it was also a Boots offer where I got buy one get one free, so it turned out really cheap for me. So that was Boots, and that was £2.70. But then the money that I got back, I then put into my side hustles. If you haven't already got a Shopham's account, I will leave the details in the description bar because I've saved quite a lot of money using it. So it's definitely one to have a look at. The next one was at Shelter, which is a charity shop. When my visitor was here, we went to a place local which had it was like a line of shops, and we ended up doing some buck hunting, can't say it, and got a load of books in the charity shops, and it was quite fun actually. So that was at Shelter. Because I've only got one spending sticker left, I'm going to put these under miscellaneous, but I know what they are. I have ordered some new stickers, so I am looking forward to them arriving. And then the next one was at Cancer Research. Again, this is a charity shop. I actually spent quite a lot there. I spent £9.10, and I got so many books. I'm literally not going to buy another book in so long, but it was quite nice to treat myself. And again, this was from money that I'd put aside for her to visit, so I could spend. And then while we were there, we went to Greggs and got some sausage rolls to have some lunch. So that will be under a takeaway, which I haven't done in absolutely ages. What am I talking about? I did it the other day. So yeah, that was Greggs for £2. Is that going to fit? There we go. Didn't spend anything on the 9th, so we will now go ahead to the 10th. And on the 10th, I did a big Christmas shop. Instead of putting it down item per item per item, I'm literally just going to put it down as sinking fund and Christmas. And I spent £45 and 17 pence. If you do want to know the different shops I spent in and, you know, prices and stuff, let me know in the comments, and I'll make sure in my next video to itemise it. But when I was writing out my expenses, I just put it all down as one. And then on the 10th again, we did our big Tesco shop. And this was £101. Yeah, it was a lot. Again, we still had our visitor. So we've upped our bill to 90, and then the extra was for her. We now move on to the 11th. There was an expense of £1 at Greggs. I'm putting this under grocery because this was something to have every day. And then the final expense was at Asda, and I'm putting this under miscellaneous because this was a mixture of food and clothing, and that was £28.81. And that was our last expense for the week. So the 12th, the 13th and the 14th, I had no expenses. So I'm now going to skip ahead to our expense tracker. So now you join me for the expense tracker. And as always, I'm going to fast forward this bit so you don't have to see me writing out all the things you just heard me say. So on the 8th of the 10th, 21, we had the M&S food. What I have decided to do is swap this how I'm doing it because it doesn't work for me. So instead of saying that it came from the personal or the joint account, I'm actually going to say whether it's miscellaneous, you know, miscellaneous spending, grocery, because then when I look at it, I can see what I'm spending the most on. So that is something I'm actually going to change. So M&S was grocery. And that was £15.70. And Asda was miscellaneous, and that was £28.81. And that was the last expense we had for the week. I have put those the wrong way around, but it's not an issue. And now we're on to the weekly check-in. I've already filled in the categories for this week, and I've put in the week 2 sticker. I have added takeaway because obviously we had the Greggs this week. Oh, I need a calculator. So my phone is being used to record, so I've brought out my handy iPad to do the calculations because I still suck at maths. So for the second week of October, in groceries, we spent £15.70. Add 1. £117.70. Because our grocery fund's been a bit different this month because obviously we've had someone else staying and there's been extra money in, I'm still going to put 0 because obviously we're over the 90, but it kind of adds up because extra money's come in. On spending, we've not had a spend this week because I've been putting it in miscellaneous because we've had extra money, so I'm just going to put that in 0. On takeaway, we spent 2, and again there's no money in takeaway. In miscellaneous, we spent, I've spent £2.70, add 2, add £9.10, add £28.81 equals £42.61. There isn't a fund for the miscellaneous, and because basically some of that came out of the spending, so spending is now empty, and some of that came out of other, like a buffer account and that kind of thing. So yeah, that's where that money's come from this month, and nothing came out of unbudgeted this month. So that is the weekly check-in completed. All that's left to do now is to go back to the monthly layout and work out our no spends for the week. I have 2 lots of no spend stickers to use. As you can tell, I am seriously running out of stickers, but I have just put an order through. So we have, between the 8th and the 14th, had a no spend on the 9th, So that gets a sticker. A no spend on the 12th. A no spend on the 13th. And a no spend on the 14th. So this week we've had 4 no spends, which for the fact, you know, the first 2 weeks of October have been quite heavy spend weeks. I'm quite proud that we've actually managed to get 6 no spend days. So thank you very much for watching this video. I really hope you enjoyed it. If you did, make sure to give it a like and comment. If you haven't already, I really hope you subscribe, and I will see you again for the next weekly check-in. Bye.